Hello everyone, in this episode I'm going to try and do as many Ubers as I can, the ones that I can do right now at least, that are hopefully not going to be incredibly difficult. The first one being one that I'm pretty confident I can handle, being Koth. His name is Koth. It doesn't stand for King of the Hill. It's kind of surprising that it doesn't, but pretty much I'm going to summon him back here and put a whole bunch of phalanxes there first. Actually, I like this spot better. I'm gonna summon a bunch of these. And you've seen me do this in the Black Road Challenge. It's destruction now. You need to beat him in here to get a charm. And his shamans, he's immune until they die. I'm Diablo. I'm making noises because I'm doing so much action. He puts traps on the ground, which if I don't pay attention and notice them, they probably will kill me in one hit. And he's dead. That's a big bonus for me, because I don't want to walk over there. You see that little glowing thing? Pop. That'll kill me. And then I would look a fool. But it gives you Sacred World Stone Key, which used to be better, but now it gives enhanced weapon damage and total character defense. Total character and defense not mattering much for me. Enhanced weapon damage is good. I believe the maximum is 50%. I think it's 50% for both modifiers. I think. That's just going off of memory, but that increases my weapon damage. Can't really tell because it does go from 37 to 38k though, so let's see, 39k, 38 to 39. So it is adding damage, and that is always good because damage is important to me. I wasn't gonna do this one, but it was on my way. This is Stalingrad, I don't know, but this one's a little bit weird. There is a whole bunch of totems that summon monsters, and you need to kill the totems, and sometimes the resistances go down. I forget exactly how it works in here, and I'm not entirely sure if I'll easily be able to do it. Ghost Arrow helps in a couple of places, but I guess the best way to explain it is to actually go ahead in and do it. First off, back up, because they are going to be rushing in here. The things in here are really fast, kind of hard to avoid, so remind myself to use Spellbind. Also, what really helps is I could shoot through these walls. I think what we need to do is destroy Zakrim's avatars. And Zakrim's avatars' resistances drop by chance when you kill the enemies that are around it. Yeah, see, it went back up. I was killing stuff near it. Okay. What does that say? Kill to weaken others. Yeah, exactly. Ghost Arrow wasn't doing much damage to it through the wall, so I'm gonna have to actually go over there. It's immune to magic. Ghost Arrow, mostly being magic. And the avatars are what I need to destroy in order to get a chance to get one of the charms that they drop. They don't drop it 100% of the time, so ow, that hurt. And I think I'm just gonna rejoin, because I don't want to worry about getting my body back. QQ. Okay, I'm back in. Different map. Once again, should remind... Poisoned from before. Gotta get rid of that. Might as well buy more potions. But I gotta remind myself to Spellbind, like I've been saying. And not actually doing. This first area is kind of weird to get out of unless I Ghost Arrow. So I'm gonna weaken them all. I don't want them all rushing me down. And I'm going to take my time on this one. Okay, taking my time, Spellbind it, and that's going to make them easy to kill for me. Please die, please die, please die. They can also drop sets and sacred uniques in here, so that is something else that might happen. kind of weird for Zahn because I can't rush in at them, but at the same time I need to kill them near the avatar, so it might be a little bit difficult depending on what I'm able to do. Please don't chase me. And my damage seems to be not very impressive against them. And everything seems to really like to beat on my Spirit of Vengeance, even though it can't die. So that's a big plus. Nice big distraction right there. It is immune, so I need to lure something over here. And then kill it. Nice. Skull cap. Ooh, and after it dies, it drops some meteors, so I'm getting out of there. Skull cap. Resistance is damage reduced. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them down there here, so it's not just that one. I'll record the whole thing. And ow, nothing was near me. I'll pretend that they were though, so I feel better about it. And this is definitely going to take some time. So it's real life story time. I don't know where you all live, because I mean, a lot of people watch these from all over the world. Wait, you know how you get snow days for school? Well, tomorrow it's so hot that they're giving everyone a hot day from school. Which also, by the way, I don't go to school. I'm 20 years old, but just in general, that's freaking crazy. I live in New Jersey, and New Jersey schools they're pretty bad. Like, none of them have air conditioning for one thing, so it's a little bit understandable that people might be dying, because apparently it's going to be over 100. And I remember back in the Dizzy when I was in school, how hot it would get. And that's pretty much ridiculous. Pretty much. That first one is the easiest to kill. I don't even know where the next one is, because usually I just kill that first one. Whatever. I might as well do the whole thing. I have found a couple of really good Sacred Uniques in here before that... I mean, I know it's probably not going to happen again, but it's happened to me. Is there one over there? What is that? I see something glowing over there. Don't know what it is. There's one. Lure them in here. Please come in here. Oh, they can't come. Oh, crap. They scared me. Die. It seems like they're at least dropping a set every time, which is way better than I've been getting from anywhere else. Way more reliable. And hold the phone, because I actually might wear that. Not that any phones are ringing, of course. Assassin skills, faster run speed, fires, it doesn't do much for me. So never mind, I'm not going to wear it, but I'm going to keep it. That's the same set. You can see at the bottom it tells you what set it is, and that I have two of them because they're in green. That's the same set as the headgear that I picked up before. One of the more common sets, which actually I think is the dual claw set. Well, it's an assassin set, and I think at this point my next character is going to be an assassin. So it would at least be in my best interest to hold on to those and use them when I make that character. And kill all these freaking idiots over here hugging the wall. Hey, I want to play with you, but this wall over here. You think maybe you can come over the wall and play with us? Nope. Next, I think I saw one up there. Zakharum's blah 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 blah. But I don't know. Resummon my Spirit of Vengeance so she can get closer. She only really starts spawning reanimates when she's close to enemies. Ah, it's locked. Spellbind is freaking amazing. I really need to use that more often. I have no idea what that is. Doesn't look like I can hurt it though. Anything up here? Nope, I'm gonna die. Well, I don't know where the rest of them are, so I'm gonna rejoin, try again. Okay, we back. Doing more Golemgrad. See what I can do. I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. Killing them, gotta lure them near the avatar. Blah blah blah. I just explained all this stuff and you've just been watching. Ow, 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 not good. Need spellbind. A jewel. If that's a cornerstone of the world, I'm gonna flip out. Like flip out. It's not. It's the worst jewel in the game. Cornerstone of the world. If I ever find one, I'll tell you how incredibly awesome, amazing they are. Well, why not? I got nothing else to talk about. Cornerstone of the world is something that was debatably going to be removed from this. I might not exist in single player right now. I don't know. But basically what they do is they give you +1 to any random skill that any class has. There's a couple exceptions because they're just too ridiculous overpowered. But in general, Cornerstones of the World are pretty overpowered. Pretty much like you could find one that says +1 to Wormshot, and then you could use Wormshot on a Barbarian, or you could use Wormshot on any class because the jewel would carry that skill. And that applies for any skill that pretty much any character has, even Uber skills. And they are unique jewels that can only drop in Uber areas, which are quite fun to have. Last time I played this, I had 2 or 3 of them. They weren't even really good ones, but they're one of my favorite parts of the game, that it just, it makes things a lot funner because they're more unique. I had one that gave plus skills to Crucify. Crucify is a pretty basic assassin melee skill. It's not amazing. And I had my melee sorceress, and my melee sorceress was actually a Crucify sorceress rather than the standard sorceress skills. And that was fun. I loved it. Crucify isn't really better than some of the source skills. I think whatever it's called, the blade strike thingamajigger that sorceress has, it's probably better than Crucify, but I just like the uniqueness of it. Hey, I am a Crucify source. There are no other Crucify sources on the server because that's ridiculous. And there was a few other I found, but they were all really terrible. Like, there's some really bad ones where it's you get plus the skill on something that is like extremely class specific, like you need to be using this weapon, and it's like, well, I need to be that class anyway to use a freaking scythe. My other one was Overkill for Barbarian. It was a throwing axe skill, and I really did actually try to make a throwing axe character, but I don't like Overkill as it is. So that didn't go too well. Can you guys come over here for a second? I'm trying to kill this guy. This avatar. Cool, this guy's gonna... They're really digging my avatar. I mean my dude. Why wasn't it getting hurt in the beginning? I could hear it hitting it. Come on. There you go. No sets, no nothings. I think you get the point of the super, and I'm just going to skip until I find any sets uniques or finally get this charm.